It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Boston Celtics. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Middleton to Bledsoe. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Bledsoe pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Irving. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Antetokounmpo. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Snatching it out of the air. Irving to Horford. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Al Horford sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Flushes it home.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Celtics have it. Irving. Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up by 6. Middleton to Lopez. Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Tatum cleans it up. There it is, Al Horford. Missed his first. That one goes.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Sizing up the defense. Bledsoe knocks it down from mid-range. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Entering the game for the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Hill into the front court. Leads a bucket. Trying to cash in and strokes it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Irving to Horford. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
To Hill. Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Curling inside. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
In the last 2 minutes.
Malcolm Brogdon at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. Footer at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board.
That's how we do it.
We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. Jay and I come back to Milwaukee after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. Rozier. That's off the side of the rim, short. Great pass to set it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Ersan Ilyasova trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Rozier with it. trailing by 10. To Jaylen Brown. To Rozier from long range.
To number 3, George Hill.
Terry Rozier at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws.
Good shot.
Hill across the timeline. His team up by 7. Beyond the arc for 3. And George Hill good on the quick release for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Lets it fly from long range. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended to Brogdon. Let's down. To Jaylen Brown. And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo. Gets to the basket and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis with it up top. Up 6. To George Hill. Here comes the screen. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 22.
To Hayward. And stuffs it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Hill into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Middleton. Has a look. Middleton off the mark. To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Hill across the timeline. Leads 4. To Middleton. And a pass stolen by Boston. George Hill. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Hayward.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
There it is, Al Horford. That's 3 now on 4 shots. The Bucks at the controls. Rozier into the front court, trailing by 4. Rozier rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Middleton. To Hill. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
to Jaylen Brown.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
He was hacked. They let it go. Horford. And a throwdown.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Budenholzer turns to his bench. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Hayward to Horford. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. Now Horford going to the line to shoot two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
I like that.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton. Baseline drive. Jason Tatum with the block. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish.
Point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Celtics are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Bucks aren't down by too much at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Steals.
The story of this game so far has been the lack of ball security. Neither team can hold on to the ball, and unfortunately, it made the first half kind of tough to watch. Horford is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 2. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Irving. Shot from the lane won't go. Brogdon gets it in the right corner. Middleton somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes, just naturally reacting.
To Irving. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Bledsoe. That's smart with the rebound. Brogdon. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. Irving into the front court. Leads a bucket. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Deep right corner. Brogdon to Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Kyrie Irving. Now 4 for 9.
Way to shoot it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
His guys trail now by 4. To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Giannis with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Count the free throw as well. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving to Marcus Morris. To Irving for 3. Well defended. George Hill. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
One could make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Brook Lopez with the piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Middleton. Celtics have it. Nice finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads just a point. And Boston has the rebound. Irving. Hill to Adetokunbo. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Oh, he got a piece of it. Kyrie across the timeline. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter. Here on that drive. Brook Lopez rejects it. Straight on three. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Bucks in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Greek Freak for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys now down by a point. To Horford. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Hill into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Adetokunbo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot to Adetokunbo. Fires the 3. Rebound Marcus Morris. To Irving. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Adetokunbo. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Bledsoe with the rebound. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. And scores. Strong take.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Irving. Tatum's shot no good. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo, open look. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4 out of 10.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Irving. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that from changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Jason Tatum, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Irving to Horford. From the painted area, won't go down. To Bledsoe. Middleton. Fires the three. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Horford. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Irving into the front court. Leads 4. To Marcus Smart. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Offensive board. Brook Lopez. This evening. Over to the right side. From long range. Tatum grabs the board. Horford to Marcus Morris.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Horford. Irving. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Coach is gonna shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's the Celtics with the rebound. George Hill. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Antetokounmpo. George Hill. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Middleton. Not getting the bounce. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Middleton. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics did what great teams do best: finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest, excited. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Bucks must be devastated after such a close loss.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Al Horford put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.